my fellow citizens of the 7th universe. My name is MattPlayer2 and welcome to a video that's a little bit different than what we usually do on this channel. Now, a lot of you guys know that the new Boruto Naruto Next Generations anime just started yesterday. Like, it got released on I think it was like Crunchyroll and stuff. It got released like at 8 in the morning at my time for Eastern Standard Time, which is freaking early. Surprised an anime starting that early. But it came out, and I had the privilege. No, I decided to click the video just to watch it while I was going out to work out and everything like that. And I thought that maybe we should do like kind of like a review series on this channel. Now, we don't usually do this type of stuff on this channel. This might start something, or this might not go anywhere. I'm assuming that I'm going to try my best to keep it going as long as possible for each episode. So there'll probably be like 1 or 2 episodes on this, like every week. Maybe the second episode, there's more to talk about that goes on in that episode. But besides that, yeah, I wanted to talk about it because Naruto's huge on this channel as well Dragon Ball Z, and I wanted to go into it. So let's freaking get straight into this. So, while I was watching the, this is going to be spoiler. I'm going to say in the title that there's going to have some spoilers in it because I want to speak freely about it. So, if you don't want to watch the spoilers and you haven't watched it and you don't want to hear spoilers, make sure you watch the video first, and then you can come back. Come back and say hi to me because I am lonely half the time. But yeah, while I was watching it, I actually really did enjoy how they're starting off the series, because right off the bat, there's a fight between Boruto and a guy named Kawaki. Now, we don't know anything about this guy. Is that he's got like these weird tattoos going around here, going on his arm, going on his eye, and everything like that. And every single time that I'm assuming he infuses his chakra, everything goes and everything turns red. Everything is cool. Everything's awesome. Now, he is looking like he's gonna be like the bad guy. Like, he kind of just did like a whole pain thing and destroyed the entire village. Where Madara really wanted to do it, but he couldn't because every ninja was after him. But yeah, it looks like the whole entire village is completely destroyed, and it is just Boruto and Kawaki. Now, or Kawaki, I'm gonna say Kawaki. Boruto then takes out his headband, his ninja headband, which is a little bit odd for me because in the previous Naruto series, you always had it on. So it makes me feel like it might be like a rebellious thing that Boruto's doing against his father Naruto, because he doesn't want to be his father. He wants to be himself and not use his name. So there's that. And then he gets ready for battle, kind of has a sword type thing, and his eye comes up. Now, we all know that he's got Hinata's Byakugan, but like, it looks way different. It looks way different. I'm assuming that's got to be like kind of like the Sharingan to like the Rinnegan type deal with what he's got, but there's not enough information from the show. Like, I'm taking this from the show. The manga might have already said it, but from the show, there's not much information on it. So he does that, and he has his like a little mark here too. So I'm wondering if that's kind of like a new strand of like ninjutsu that's going around. Because one of his friends that you're gonna find out later in the episode, he wants to learn some new stuff with the new mechanics because the Leaf Village is more modern. They want to learn how to incorporate technology with ninjutsu. Now, from the movie, we know that they had like this mechanical jutsu thing where they literally just shot them out of their arm and like just had a scroll and then boom, Rasengan, that kind of deal, or like shadow clones everywhere. But anyways, yeah, so right off the bat, you see that there's going to be a humongous fight. Now, I don't know how many episodes there's going to be till that fight happens. Might be 200, might be 450, we don't know. But we have to see. We'll have to see just how long that will take, because when you find out a few minutes after into the episode, you find out that Boruto hasn't even entered the academy yet. Yeah, it's like the day prior to that, and he's going around with Shikamaru's kid doing some crazy stunts like that, which he doesn't like. But Boruto's just like, I want burgers. Kind of cool. But then afterwards, after that, he runs into a kid named Denki, which is like the same exact thing. It kind of like sounds very familiar to Deku from My Hero Academia. That's that a coincidence? I think not, sir. But anyways, whatever. Names. But Denki is getting beaten up by a bunch of bullies. Naruto comes in. I mean, not Naruto. Boruto comes in, saves the day. I wonder how many times I'm going to say Boruto and Naruto confused. I wonder how many times I'm going to say that. But Boruto comes in, saves the day, and gets him out. Now, during this fight, he is able to use shadow clones during this. There are multiple bullies and shadow clones. There's shadow clones everywhere. Well, 3 shadow clones. And what I was thinking about it, like I was just thinking about it like over an hour ago. Boruto already knows the stuff that Naruto didn't know when he was his age. Actually, Naruto was older than him because, as you know from the beginning in the Naruto series, Naruto kind of failed the academy a few times, or like the beginning, trying to get into the academy a few times because he didn't know how to use shadow clones. Now, I mean, obviously, later that episode, he learned to scroll, and he's got shadow clones up the wazoo. But Boruto, without having to use a scroll, can just go, bang, shadow clone jutsu, and he's got 3 of them that are fighting simultaneously. Not just standing there, but fighting. So that's actually pretty good chakra control for someone who hasn't even gone to the academy yet, in my opinion. Now, we'll have to see exactly what else he can do. I mean, obviously, Naruto didn't have any guidance, where Boruto has all the guidance in the world. Even though Naruto's not there because he's the Hokage doing all the work, Hinata's there, and Hinata probably is being all motherly, teaching him everything. That's why he knows how to use the eye. Later on in the episode, they talk. Denki and Boruto talk. Boruto says that he should lead his own path, just like how Boruto is doing himself. Denki then fights against his father, which owns a major company in the Leaf Village that's making the Leaf Village all modern. He leads like the biggest company. Now the dad says that he could study anything he wants as long as he's strong. So meaning like he knows how to use ninjutsu, that type of stuff. Denki gets all upset and leaves, and then some sort of evil thing comes into him, like a purple mist goes into him and makes him all like evil for a second. I don't know what this is. There's no explanation as to what it is. It bites him, so it kind of makes me feel like it's like an Orochimaru type thing with like the curse mark. That's like sort of what I'm going. It's like we're getting a Sasuke feel going on here already from episode 1. But after that, later in the episode, while Boruto's getting ready for school and running across the village trying to get to school, Denki is pulling this, well, prank, meaning death prank, where he traps the bullies in with money into a train, which is going to have a collision course with another train. And it's bad. Boruto then obviously is, of course, riding the same train, but above, like on top, saves the day, saves everyone. Denki's evil spirit leaves him during that fight because Boruto says, like, help him and stuff like that. And Denki is like, I should help him. I should do good. And saves the day. Everything is hunky-dory. You see some shadow clones. You see some teamwork. And it looks like the bullies, after a while, after being faced with death, actually have a laugh together. Everybody has a laugh afterwards, which is actually really, really cool. And then right at the end, Boruto makes it to the academy with Denki, actually crashing the car into Naruto's Hokage statue on the mountain, and of course making an entrance, because why wouldn't an Uzumaki make an entrance like that? And and of course he gets suspended on day 1. He takes all the fault from Denki's actions, and Denki's able to study and love ninjutsu in the process. I'm not entirely certain how long the suspension is. I'm assuming probably a week. I'm assuming the week suspension, and everything is hunky-dory afterwards. Naruto then realizes what Boruto did, even though Boruto was he did something bad and he was late to the entrance ceremony for the academy. Naruto is proud of him because he stood up for Denki and took the blame for it so that he can live his own path. So that's really, really cool. I like that. Now, that's all of episode 1 so far. That's just the first episode. Right off the bat, there's a lot of stuff happening. It starts off kind of funny. It starts off chill. Now, a lot of stuff could change, as we know from Naruto. We could be, like, all happy and everything like that, where, like, we have episodes dedicated to finding out what's underneath Kakashi's mask, and go to complete darkness. So, I'm assuming that this Boruto series is gonna be kind of the same boat. Like, I'm assuming that some bad things are gonna happen. Now, I don't know. I'm not entirely certain how old Boruto is during the fight with at the beginning of the episode, but I'm assuming he's a lot older than he is right now, and he looks like he knows how to use everything to his fullest potential. So I'm assuming that it's gonna be a while to then, unless there's gonna be like a 5-year time skip in the series. I think that if they want to finish the series out and people are actually really, really excited for it, I believe that the series is going to be pretty long. I think so. I think it's going to be like well, I mean, it's hard to decide if it's going to be a 200 or if it's going to be a 450, kind of like how Shippuden is. That's why I'm like comparing it. Will it be like the original Naruto size, or will it be Shippuden size? Or are they going to do like the Boruto Next Generation is the Naruto original series, and then they're going to do like Boruto Shippuden? I'm not entirely certain. I mean, they could do anything they want. Naruto, which just lasted so long, they wanted to do this. So, yeah. I mean, now we're, like, leading off of the spoilers. And now we kind of ask, like, this is kind of, like, my opinions of it. I honestly thought when I found out that the Boruto series was coming out, like, really, really soon after Shippuden ended, I was like, do you think it's a good idea to start this early? Do you think you should give it like at least a few months, not just like a few weeks before? It just made me like immediately made me think like, okay, so their main series is gone and they're like all freaking out. Oh no, what are we gonna do for money? Let's release the episodes. Let's release the new series as quickly as possible so people keep getting their Naruto and we can keep getting money. That's kind of like my like interpretation of it at the beginning. Obviously, I don't think that's like I mean, it could be the reason why they pushed it so early and not like how usual series are. Like, look at Fairy Tail. It's been like a year. I know it's animation changes and everything, but it's been like over a year since the last episode. So you could have done that. You could have done that. People would have been perfectly fine with that. But people are a little skeptical because it is getting rushed. I'm a little skeptical a tiny bit, but I think that it's going to be enjoyable. I think it's going to be awesome. I don't know. It's going to be up to debate if this series is going to hold like the same nostalgia factor that the original Naruto series did, because that has way too many nostalgia factors. Like, I woke up this morning listening to Fighting Dreamers because like that's just a perfect song, and I freaking love it to death. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see exactly what this series has to offer. If it's good, if it's gonna live up to the name of Naruto, or is it going to be just like another mainstream anime that everyone's just kind of like, it's alright. We'll have to see. But after episode 1, I'm kind of liking it. I really am liking it. It's really interesting. It's pretty funny. I'm excited to see just how Boruto is able to get his moves. I'm excited to see if Boruto's younger sister has anything involved. I'm excited to see what Denki has to offer. I'm excited to see what Boruto's team, led by Konohamaru, I'm excited to see what that's going to be happening. If how all this is going to be intertwined and everything. So it's going to be really, really interesting in my opinion. Let me know that in comments below what you think of the series if you've seen it. And if you haven't seen it, are you going to see it? Are you going to take the time to watch the series? Or are you just going to be like, it's Naruto. Not really that interested. Gotta have my Naruto fill. Let me know that in the comments below. Or if you want to write to me personally, you could write to me at my Twitter. Go ahead and follow me. It's the same thing as my YouTube, the old trails. It's the same thing. Make sure to go ahead and follow that if you want to talk to me immediately, because I actually already started some discussions with a few people about the series. It's pretty cool. I like it. So, yeah. I'm going to be doing these types of videos as long as people are okay with it, like once or twice every week. Might be on Wednesday, might be on Thursday, depending on when I'm able to watch the episode. But, yeah, really good. I'm liking it. I'm liking the series so far. I hope you guys are as well. So on that note, I'm going to say thank you guys for joining once again, and I will be seeing you later. Now will Boruto become Hokage? Believe it!